Welcome everybody to Baghdad here in Iraq, as Iraq welcome Jordan to the game day 6 encounter, the final game of the first round of Asia Cup qualifiers. It's been a long road, but a successful road for Jordan. They have qualified ahead of this game for the finals in Saudi Arabia. Iraq are still alive. They will go to the second round of qualifying, looking for one of the last 4 places in the Asia Cup. So for both teams, successful in that they're still alive in the competition. And today is all about just getting the win. Here are the schedule of the games, with both games going on at the same time. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, who cannot qualify. Saudi Arabia, obviously the hosts, and we're all looking forward to them staging a phenomenal event in the summer. There is the table that has Jordan on top and qualified as winners. Saudi Arabia would have qualified as well, but qualify as the hosts, and Iraq will go to the second round of qualification. Just going to get into individual player introductions. And no bigger name in Jordan basketball than Dar Tucker. He's just been a kingpin of this team over the last number of major championships, 2 World Cups. Had a phenomenal tournament in China. Really did stand the comparison with some of the best players in world basketball at that tournament. So Jordan, unbeaten, wins over all the teams in this group, consistently scoring into the 70s. If there's an issue, they've really got to, they just really have to improve their field goal percentages, and as they would expect to be, they would be a factor in the latter stages of the Asia Cup. Iraq, obviously disappointed in some ways that they are not progressing directly into the finals in Saudi Arabia, but they live to fight another day. 2 wins over Palestine have secured that 3rd spot, but only a 6-point loss against Saudi Arabia in the first game against them. An 8-point loss. Every game that they have lost has been by single digits. They have been competitive, but they just simply struggle to shoot the 3-ball. And at this level of basketball, you have to have that 3-point threat. They're ranked 23rd out of the 24 teams in this Asia Cup qualifier, and it's just an area they have to improve on. We'll talk about it more after the national anthems of both countries, starting with the national anthem of Jordan. Well, it's always a special moment. National anthems before a national team game. Everybody will tell you that. The hair on the back of the neck will stand up. The players will exchange mementos of this game at mid-court. We're going to get a chance to look at the third team on the floor, the three officials. Their teamwork, well, I always say their teamwork as important as the teamwork of the two teams competing in the game. Jordan, before we get to look at the officials, or while we're waiting to look at the officials, Jordan in recent championships have been involved in the sharp end of games, 4th place in the last Asia Cup, and have medaled twice, bronze and silver medal. And once you've tasted that level, you want more of it. And so Jordan basketball expects now, they want to be competitive. They want to be playing for medals with the Japans and the Chinas and the Australias of this world. Here's the starting lineup for Jordan. Abdul Hawaz with Tucker, Ibrahim, Hussein, and Abbas will start the game for Jordan. Pretty regular and solid lineup for Coach Perez, Hurtado Perez. Interested to see where Iraq go as a starting lineup. Their woes from the three-point line are well documented. As I say, 23rd out of 24 teams in three-point field goal percentage. And that's, you could argue, cost them. In fact, the games were close. It's probably cost them the opportunity to be a direct qualifier. Al-Zahari and Mayfield, Hamza will start. 3 of the starters for Iraq. Mayfield's got to start to score. I think that's one of the things the 33-year-old guard has got to add to this team, potentially take more responsibility on the scoring front. He needs help, but he's really, if he can create for himself, what teams have been doing though is they'll key on him on the perimeter. They'll make his life more difficult. They'll ask him to get rid of the basketball. Then they're asking other people to make shots. So both teams with the same objectives, really. Obviously, winning the game is obviously an objective. It's never such a thing as a dead game in national team basketball. But both teams have the next stage to prepare for. Now, obviously, in Iraq's case, that comes a little sooner. But Jordan will be looking to prepare, looking to get ready, looking to see if there's different combinations. Every game, you don't have enough opportunities in competitive games with the national team. So any opportunity you have, you've got to take. And again, FIBA ranking points are at stake, so each team's ranking when they get reviewed will, the result of this game feeds in. Vasily Macic with Iraq.
New out, and then baseline out of the ball.
So we've got the TISO countdown to tip-off, 1 minute before we get underway here in Baghdad. Saudi Arabia 2025 is the destination for Jordan. Will it be the destination for Iraq? Would have got to come through that second round of qualifiers. But that's where everybody wants to be.
Here are the starting fives for the two teams. For the national team of Jordan, with number 1, Amin Abu Hawas. With number 2, Dar Tucker. With number 5, Hadi Ibrahim. With number 13, Mohammed Hussein. With number 21, Abbas Nashin. For the national team of Iraq, with number 0, Ihab Zuhairi. With number 00, Mario Mayfield. With number 4, Karrar Hamza. With number 9, Murad Ziyuki. With number 24, Ali
So the announcing arena, just making sure everybody knows who's starting. There is DeMario Mayfield. Go right back to his college days. He spent some time at Charlotte, finished his college career in Division II at Angelo State. He's been in Kosovo, in Holland, he's been in Italy. He's a much-traveled professional. He'll understand his role. And his role in this team is going to lead the team, make sure they get into what they really need to get into. In the previous game, typical example, 38 minutes on the floor. He's not going to see a lot of the bench. But he's got to start hitting threes as everybody else in the white uniform has to. Well, welcome to Baghdad. Iraq in the home white will get things going as Jordan tried to sign off with a perfect qualification campaign. Iraq want to get to 50% and will end up with that 3-3 record. Aggressive take at the start. Really good decision by Al-Zahari. You can see the reluctance to take the jump shot. But if you've got the opportunity to attack the front foot of the defender, especially if you feel you have the foot speed, Mohammed Hussein, if he has a weakness, it's his lateral speed. So make him move, be aggressive, and then you have to make your free throws. Al-Zuhari is one of the better free throw shooters on this team. 76% from the stripe, goes 2 for 2. There's a whistle on the play though. Not quite sure why Zuki got a warning. I think it was Zuki picked up a warning from the official. Maybe he played with the basketball after it went through the hoop. Jordan in the half court. Looked to hand it off. Ibrahim wraps it. The open three is no good. Trying to feel each other out a little bit. Hussein just popped and spotted up the big man. He is known for stretching the floor at that 5 spot. Little mishandle, recovered. Little rush on the stop and the pop, but great work on the glass. Well, if anyone's come to play, it's this guy. Great little move to the hoop for Zuhari, who gets his 4th point of the game, and it's Zuhari 4, Jordan 0. Broken up. Great start by Iraq, really getting going. Whistle on the play. Hands in the lane, active, going back down the other way. Super start for the home country.
Substitution, number 2 in.
So Dar Tucker joins the game after 1 minute and 15 seconds. Trying to restore some order to the start of proceedings. Kara Hamza makes the first of the throws. So Iraq no longer perfect as they miss their first second free throw. In the half court, Jordan. Ibrahim gets things, and Tucker, not surprisingly, gets involved straight away. Well, he settles for the 3 and just knocks it down. Well, you have to pick your poison with Dar Tucker. Great look down the floor and, well, out of the blocks. This guy has just been phenomenal. Ihab Zahari has 6 of the 7 points that Iraq have. Little hesitation, baseline, tries to drop it inside, all a bit messy. Mayfield gives it up. Iraq in transition, going to work early. Super start. Ismail joins the scoring club. They have a 9-3 advantage. And they're the team that look ready to play. They take the high pick and roll. Step back 3. is no good. Great work on the glass. You can go hunting, you're fine, but I don't think showtime is the time. As Abab just tries to go with the little out of the back of the hand pass. It's knocked out of bounds. Did well to get the offensive rebound. Well, easy three on the out of bounds as hits nothing. And this is where you want Mayfield to take responsibility for Iraq. Puts it on the floor, gets himself set, leans in. Contact on the play, will go to the free throw line. He liked the way he took responsibility right then. Well, going into a second qualification round, nothing better than a confidence-giving win, and Iraq have come with purpose here. They lead at 9-3. Jordan take the timeout. Let's take a listen, because they've been asked some questions early. They've got to find some answers. Let's take a listen.
Then let's use the fast and the 45 already more. But we need to run back. We need to finish strong. They are collapsing. Then we have to or use the face or pass out. Let's go to swing the ball. Let's go to the ball outside, because they want you driving and then collapsing.
Well, quite a calm timeout from Coach Hurtado Perez, but it's not the thing you want to do as a coach, to start talking about, guys, you've got to get back. The game is early. It's a national team game. A team that you're ranked so much higher than. You've got your perfect 5-0 record. You want to finish perfect in qualifiers. You can't have games off. And in his own way, quietly spoken way, Coach Perez made that very clear. Well, DeMario Mayfield puts in a flat one. Let's just word it like that. He's an 80+% free throw shooter across his career. It didn't look like that on the first one, but normal service is restored. (11-3) start for Iraq, much to the delight of the home fans. Good crowd in. Freddie Ibrahim penetrates, kicks to the open three, is no good. Tucker's all over the glass, super finish. That's why he's a hero in Jordan on this national team. It's not just the guy that shoots the jump shot. He really does some blue-collar work. Great release. In rhythm as Al Ismail just catches it at the elbow and knocks down the two. Absence of defense again, and Jordan are just going to have to step this up defensively. Tucker has it, needs a pass, moves it on. Tucker adjusts his clothing as he puts it on the floor, goes inside with a loopy pass with 3.1 on the clock. It'll be a baseline possession for Jordan. 3.1 seconds on the possession. A stop here in double digits, and Iraq are going to be buoyant. They go to the long side. Nice entry, towed the line for the three and gets the two away, but doesn't get it to drop. Tucker's on the glass again. Second offensive rebound. Pulls the trigger for the three. It's off this time. Mayfield would advance the basketball, trying to build on this superstar. Nice decision to go inside, took the bump, gets the two. And you cannot say enough great things about Al-Zuhairi. Just getting it done. Outworking his opponent, always becoming a factor. Ibrahim, ball gets stuck. Has to take the tough three, way off. And Jordan are just not here. Coming into this 5-0 in the qualification. And where do you pick it up? You pick it up at the defensive end. At mouth, oh, tremendous recovery by Mayfield. Goes inside. Little ball fake. And the Ismail Zawari combo on the inside is just bearing dividends for Iraq. And the turnover again. Great release. Easy two. And Mayfield takes it out to a massive 19-5 lead. And I've got to say it again, Jordan just looked like they're still on the plane. Iraq just have to really remain focused right now. They have to step in the game. And another turnover, and a messy turnover for Jordan. .4:35 to go in the first. No need to go to a second timeout because you really got other people to throw into the game. Al-Hindi checks in, one of the 7 members of the Amman United club on this national team. Looking for that continuity, that connection to try and rectify the problem. It's almost they went too slow that time, 19-5. And Jordan looking to just build into the game a little. That's all you have to do. Get a foothold, get your normal rhythm on the floor. Slow in the half court, wraps it, turns it over. Should be an easy two on the breakaway. Great follow. And that's out of bounds, and it will be a Iraq basketball. Al-Brahimi will be really giving himself a hard time. Should have really finished the play. Well, they have to go lob. They want to get the primary. There's a foul on the play. Al-Zuhari again. Jordan was just asking for the travel before they'd even finished the play. Still asking for the travel. All Zahari was doing was playing through. Goes to the line. Opportunity to make this a 21-5 advantage. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is just not the script. Makes another throw. Two for two again. Got a whistle on it. Al-Zuhari already has a 10-point contribution. Half the points for Iraq from the hand of Ilham Al-Zuhari. Again, the defense is just taking all the energy out of the gym. It's not like they're pressing, they're just taking space. The tough step back for the three is no good. Offensive rebound gives Jordan another opportunity. Got to get this scoreboard ticking over. Ibrahim moves it on. The three in rhythm is long again. And Iraq clean up the mess on the glass. Al-Zuhari just adds another positive stat. Mayfield puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Little step back for two is good. Loving it. In front of his own bench. Goes back smiling. 18-point margin, 3 minutes to go in the first. A team that's struggling to score over 60 has 23 before the end of one. Tucker Goes inside, super pass, nice finish.
2 points by Ibrahim.
Ibrahim gets the 2, and they needed those. Mayfield attacks the space, draws the contact, and Jordan already in the penalty. And Mayfield will go to the free throw line. Jordan just cannot stop the bleeding right now. When you're faced with this, you just got to get yourself down low and play defense. Try and get the guy who needs the ball offensively, but you've got to get some stops to build some momentum, get some easy baskets in transition. And they're not getting any of that. Ilhab Uzahari sits down, and that is just a tremendous contribution. Double-digit points, defensive rebounds. Just a super first 7.5 minutes to this game. Mayfield makes the first. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. They won't panic Jordan. They've been in situations. Foul on the penetration. Lamarche will go to the free throw line. First time the actual lane just opened up. The defense started to anticipate the ball reversal, which didn't happen. So left a huge drive lane. Lamarche took full advantage of that. Misses the first of the throws though. It makes the second. Mayfield trying to pace this offense. Well, they offered the 3, and for a team that only shoots, well, under 20% from the three-point line, it's no surprising that people are sort of second-guessing themselves. But the travel call on Ali Brahimi. Zuki sits down. Tucker lines up the 3. Can't get it to drop. Defensive rebound pulled in by Umashawi. Mashawi gets into the corner, gets rid of it. Mayfield on the drive, just drops it over his head. Tucker comes up with a steal, has numbers down the floor here. Tucker goes himself and is fouled and will go to the free throw line. If you're being really critical, they could have fouled before the shot because they have fouls to give with 1:47 to go. 3-on-1, no point in keeping retreating. Tucker makes the first. And nothing but string on the second. .140 remains in the first. Mayfield looks to go and post. Step back, likes that range, sweet. Can't let him catch it inside 12, 14 feet. He's got game. Got a lot of tools in that toolbox. Iraq still have a foul to give, so it'll just be a sideline possession. Tucker has it, and you get the feeling he's going to have it a lot over the next few possessions. Great help, nice little pass. The inside push is no good. Everybody's on the floor. That's going to be a jump, surely. No, it comes out. 5-on-4 at the moment. if Iraq realize it. But 5 on 4, and they still found the black shirt going the other way. It's all a bit messy. Important they get a shot on every possession at the moment, Jordan. Foul on the drive. They will shoot 2. Ibrahim will get to the free throw line. Have 15 points in the win in Jordan. On game day 3 of these qualifiers. Iraq have to take the advantage here, make most of this advantage here, because Jordan will not shoot the free throw, for example, as poorly as they are at the moment. They will not turn the ball over as much as they have done so far in this game. They will find their rhythm. Iraq just have to have enough of a cushion just to see this game out. And that's really summarizing 3 quarters to come, but if they have the advantage, they've got to really look to push it home. And this man's going to have to drive that team forward. Mayfield gets it into the half court. Jordan starting to fill the passing lanes. Abdallah will go to the free throw line. Lekan Abdallah. Abdallah's another one of these guys who will come off the bench and just do his job for Iraq. Only 184, 25-year-old, but experienced man. Now he's been with the national team a little while, but part of the job description says make your free throws. Chance to make this a 17-point game, which he can't do. Defensive rebound is pulled in. Last 30 seconds. Ibrahim in the lane, wheels and deals, and just throws himself through the gap. Disappointing if you're an Iraqi fan to see the foul. There's no need to foul that. Now for Faji, looked like he's been charged with that personally. We're not really getting that graphic. Ibrahim makes the first. Great finish. They have just outworked Jordan everywhere on the floor, and they finished the quarter outworking them. We've reached the end of the quarter.
The first quarter of the game is over with a score of 29 points to the national team of Iraq.
And Iraq going to get confirmation of it at the moment, but have a 16-point lead. I'll just say that slowly. Iraq over the unbeaten Jordan national team have a 29-13 advantage, and they have just been as good as they've ever been in these qualifiers in that first quarter. We're going to get a look at the best plays, but they started superbly. Just quicker, sharper, finished plays, made free throws. And this man did it all. There is nothing that Ihab Al-Zuhari didn't do in that first quarter, in the first 7.5 minutes while he was on the floor. Sure, Tucker came in, made a 3, but they did not stop getting out on the break. They did not stop trying to get hands in passing lanes. Yep, it was a zone that really invited the perimeter shot, invited Jordan to run what they wanted, but they didn't. And they really did a good job at that end, turning some of that defense into transition basketball. If they can maintain anywhere near that, they've got a chance for a huge victory on game day 6 of these qualifiers, and one that will give them a lot of confidence going into the second qualification stage. But Tucker's here. Tucker's on the floor now. Tucker's starting to score and become a big factor. It's just a great start, though. There's the courtside 1891 up. There's the QR code for all your FIBA streams, live or on demand. Download the app. You'll see that code throughout this game. Check it out. All the FIBA streams are there. All the continental qualifiers at your fingertips wherever you are. Just a delay here while the referees, I think, are at the table, just clarifying something. I'm not really quite sure because the clock and everything appears to be ready to go. Mayfield in shots been very good for Iraq. He's taken a lot of responsibility, got out in the break and finished plays, but it's the fact he's looking to create for himself, especially if the tempo on a particular set is slow. He's gone to the post. He's got a couple of little step backs that have looked good. And he could be the man that when they really need points, they can go to him. Referee still at the table. I think they are waiting for the clock to reset in some way. Looks like we're ready to go. When you hear that little blow on the whistle, everyone starts to move. And Jordan will have first possession in this second quarter, down 16. They're going to have to be a little bit better than they were. That's just unnecessary. You saw the hands go straight onto Dar Tucker. It's going to get called. No need to put the palms of your hands on the offensive player at all. Easy call for the official. Tucker moves it on. Ibrahim has it. Tucker comes off the screen. Wants to get advantage. And there's a holding foul on the drive, and that's two really quick fouls on Iraq. You don't want to give any momentum back to Jordan.
Substitution, number 9, in.
Yep, you can see the hold. Zuki checks in. Quick substitution for Coach Matic. Tucker thinks about the three, puts it on the floor. 10 on the possession. And that's the third foul within the first 23 seconds on Iraq. I assume that they're perplexed because they don't think they're doing anything different than they did in that first quarter. But nice cut. Timing was excellent, and we got a foul and one. So in the space of 29 seconds at the start of the second quarter, Iraq will find themselves in the penalty. That's an obvious reach. Poor defense did not take the cut away. Super finish.
2 points by Yusuf.
Abu Wazani, the 2-meter-1 center. The veteran saw the opportunity, took it. Wow. What were you thinking? He's telling everybody. We're not ready to play in this second quarter. Just give me the basketball.
3 points by Nicaragua.
Brim needs a pass. Second move off the glass is good for 2 as the ball fake was exceptional. Al Handy had everybody in the air, including half the front row of the fans. Going to call it a blocking foul. They're calling it tie at the start of this second quarter. Let's take a look. He was never set. I think that's why he was called for the block. Al-Khafaji on the free throw line. Can't complete the extra point. But apart from the foul count, great pass. Can they blow the layup? Defensive rebound, chance to run. Mayfield has it, and he has numbers. That's a super break. Don't think we need the Showtime stuff right yet. Let's win the ball game, I think, is the statement that's going to come off that bench. 7 on the possession. Mayfield has it. This is, oh, nice pass. Oh, what a throwdown. And what a celebration. The 33-year-old veteran. Watch this. Well, you're not going to get to see him just stand there and take the plaudits of the crowd. Tucker gets a quick one going the other way. Nothing to celebrate yet, though, for Iraq, apart from appreciate the great start they've made. Mayfield comes off the ball screen. Wheels, deals, takes the tough one on the baseline. Made a hard shot, even tougher for himself. Tucker. Open 3 from the corner is no good. And then again, super job. Zuki just hunted the ball down, gets it in transition. We want to move it on, does. Mayfield. Opens up for him. The open foul line jump shot is no good. Defensive rebound pulled in. Opportunity for Hamashay to try to get some momentum for Jordan. He has it in the half court, will hand it off. Ibrahim looks at his options, takes the ball screen, gets to the elbow, shakes and bakes and scores. Little shrug of the shoulders, crosses it over, manufactures a finish. Mayfield gets Iraq into the half court, in the post, likes this matchup. There's that little step back, gets some separation, doesn't get it to drop. Defensive rebound. Great work on the glass by Hamashay. Tucker gets his feet set, puts up the 3 and just cans it. Just absolutely nails it. It's too late to contest the shot. You've got to have the hand up before he gets set. 12-point game, 36-24. Iraq will take the timeout. Jordan starting to click into gear. Let's take a listen to Iraq and Coach Matic.
You know what happened. You are done, no comeback, no comeback, they penetrate, and you fuck up.
Well, we always say they're pretty intense places, basketball huddles. If you hear language that you are a little offended by, we apologize for that. But we get such an insight by being in the huddle. And if you took the language out of the description, Coach Matic was absolutely right. If you don't get back, you mess up. As in, they're playing 5-on-4. And when you've got Tucker on the floor, you need all your resources back. 36-24, important that they keep this great start going. Mayfield has it. Swings the baseline, looks inside. Drops it inside. They wanted to get it in the post. Spinning, going through the traffic, steps through. Great little second move, draws the contact. And Zuhari just would not be denied. Ihab al-Zuhari. I mean, there's a pained expression defensive. That's not straight. Therefore, there's contact there. There's a foul. And you've got to credit Zuhari's footwork to create the angle and the space. And what you've got to do if you are Youssef Abu Waznahi is move your feet. Move your feet. Do not let the pivot step through. Zuhari makes the first from the free throw line. No better place than to tick it over than from here. There he goes, 1 for 2. Ibrahim at pace, feels the double team, goes all the way to the ring, scoops it for 2. Get back and contain the ball. 11-point margin. This is as close as Jordan has been for a long time. Mayfield gets it into the half court. Al-Zahari will dive. Mayfield in the lane. Has it knocked away. Chance to get this to a single-digit lead. And the throw down and the runway was open. Abu Hawass shows some hops. Spin to the far side of the ring, had the chance to go up. Tucker comes down with a steal, I suppose that'll go down as. Nice little pass. And Abu Wazani, good hands, collects the pass, gets the points, 37-30. Iraq have to take another quick timeout with 4:53 to go. For 10 minutes, it was all plain sailing. And Jordan are just getting too many points early offense.
Play longer, play, not only execute. Play longer, not only one elbow, that is a 5. Longer offense, that will be foul. We need to go to the line. Not only that. Move longer. They need to move, not only ball to give everybody. Penetration, 2 legs. If you cannot, give a pass back. Be ready to play. Ready to play. An athletic fast break. Without fast break, we are dead. Without defense and fast break, we are dead. When we play like this, that was good. Now, without that, hey, elbow.
Mayfield will advance the basketball after the timeout. Coach is right. You know, they've got to spend more time with the ball. And they just turned it over. So the ring for two is no good. It's a battle on the glass, and Mayfield gets it up. Just got to finish the play. Smart. Super little finish, super pass. Suki gets the two, and they dodge the bully a little bit. Tucker wanted to go to work, draws the contact, will go to the free throw line. If you don't get Tucker early, you have a problem. Just have to communicate a little better because they had help. Al Zuhari was there. Smart in transition. Coach Macic hasn't been doing this for as long as he's been doing it without realizing how his team can be effective. Got another technical delay, I think. In fact, we've got a technical foul, which Mayfield can't make the most of. Then we're going to walk the floor and shoot the other throws at the other end. Let me just get you some clarification on what Abu Hawas was charged with. The technical foul. Must have complained. Not the time for Jordan to get a technical foul. They have all the momentum going their way. Tucker misses the second. Hamza moves it on. Nice pass. Mayfield on the inside. Gets the drop. Steadying the ship right now. Back to a 10-point margin. 4 to go in the half. Ibrahim has it. Ibrahim's putting a shift in here. Goes to the far side of the ring. Tries to throw the pass. The defense did a good job at just closing down his drive lane. Tucker didn't move. Ibrahim threw it away. That's a little bit more like the job they did in the first quarter, where their defense was just a little bit step quicker. 41-31, Iraq with the basketball. Just under 4 to go in the first half. Mayfield and Ibrahim might go the whole game here, matching up. Zahari outside, puts it on the floor, needs a pass, finds one. Hamza is going to draw the contact. That'll only be the third team foul. Again, Hamza, he's up 10. He does not need to get involved, and Tucker's going to milk that and make sure he's seen as the innocent party on that one. Veteran play from Tucker. He doesn't look 36, to be fair to him, but he is definitely 36, and he really absolutely knows his way around the basketball court. Substitutions coming in off the Jordan bench. Mayfield with a mid-range 2 is good, and just loves it in front of that bench. Got to control the ball. Super penetration and kick. No three-point release. Tucker now has it. They skip it. In the lane, nowhere to go. Tremendous defensive pressure. Al Shihab just should have gone up on the drive. Wide open 3. First 3 of the game for Iraq. Don't get it to drop. Chance to go the other way. They've been so disciplined at not shooting the 3. Tucker to the corner. Shihab will move it on. Tucker, Hammershade tries to go on the inside. Gets guarded. They're showing Tucker this direction. Open 3 is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Abbas just saw an opportunity, but not in rhythm. the worrying thing for Coach Perez. They've shown that they can get back in the game, but what Iraq have now shown is that they can absorb that, go back to a 12-point lead. Mayfield has it. There's a lot of congestion, got to hit the second side. There's the three. They keep it alive, that's going out of bounds. If the three is late in the shot clock, all well and good for Iraq. Tucker, who's having to carry a lot of the load here. Shahid doesn't get it to drop. Defensive rebound. They're one and done. Not really doing a great job on the glass. Well, they offer the three, takes the three. Wraps the pass. Azari moves it back. Mayfield's got time. He's got 8 seconds. Now he needs a pass. Needs it back. At that time of the clock, get the right man the right ball. That's a rebound. Super effort to get back on the glass. Mayfield has it. Moves it on. They turn down the three. You go back to Mayfield. That's going to be offensive. Super defense. Hamache really got position and would not let Al-Zuhari just manipulate it and get it. So he pushed him off. That's a block. Super effort. That is just getting after it. First block. Second, knocking out the rebound. And just sheer effort wins the day for Iraq on the glass. Spins in the lane, takes the tough fadeaways, no good. Defensive rebound. El-Hari again gives it up. Got to be strong on the finish. And they just missed the open bunnies from 2 feet, and Jordan dodged the bullet. Tucker, step back three, is off. Mayfield has it knocked away. Great effort on the glass as Shihab puts up the three. He doesn't get it to drop. Tucker's all over the glass, has it blocked. And the ball will stay with Jordan. Physicality just stepped up a notch. 46 seconds remaining in the half. There's no way up. We can see from the angle of the camera, the referee on the baseline had the best view. He didn't see anything, so there was nothing. 46 seconds remain with 11 on the possession. Iraq still have the 12-point lead. Jordan found the way to get in this. But Iraq will be kicking himself for the points they've left out there. Another technical foul. Tucker now picks up the technical. Mayfield will want to make this one. And he does. Jordan will have the ball on the baseline with 11 seconds remaining on the possession. Important time here, Jordan. Jordan won't want to make this won't want to be any worse for Jordan going into the half. It's bad enough at 13. They would not want this to eke out to 15, 16, 17 points. Coach Matic will get anybody in foul trouble out of the game. Al-Chahami checks in. Shea was open. Now they're going to have to lob it to him. Mayfield thought he had a piece of it, couldn't get it. And the kick. So they get the three away. He doesn't get it to drop. There's a whistle. Well, you heard, well, I think you heard the description. Abu Hawas missed the Chami just come in, picked up the foul. 34 seconds remain. Tucker will go to the free throw line. To make matters worse for any Iraqi fan, Tucker's shot around 90% across his career. He's been in the high 80s. He is a great scorer. He's got, his pedigree is phenomenal. His college basketball's at DePaul. He's played in France, in Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Argentina, China, Brazil. There's not many places or continents in the world where he hasn't played. 11-point game. Mayfield with the basketball. Trying to use every second of this possession. 5 on the possession right now. Mayfield finds himself in the foul line. Doesn't get it to drop. Tries to keep it alive, but the ball goes off him with 10.9 seconds remaining. Jordan will take the timeout. Mayfield did everything he wanted to do except make the shot. Jordan have 11 seconds to get it down and get it back to single digits. They're already back in the game. They've already found a way to compete. The rhythm's coming back. Let's take a listen to coach.
Okay.
For what? Now?
Yes. 11 seconds. Then at this moment, or Freddy or Tucker. Okay. Then you just go. You ready? And or 2-1. If they switch, because they are going to be switching, then repeat. Okay. Let's go.
What's the beginning part? What's the beginning part? It's cool.
Freddy.
Coach, this time, coach. Let's go. Coach.
Well, Tucker has it. Took a long while to draw up the play to get Tucker the basketball. They're going to have to attack him and make someone else shoot the basketball. Tucker moves it on, and they don't get the shot away.
The first half of the game is over with score of 44 points to the national.
We've reached the halftime point. Iraq still benefiting from the tremendous start they had in the first quarter. Jordan right back in it. We're set up really nicely for the second half. There's confirmation of the halftime score. Iraq have a 44-33 advantage over Jordan. The unbeaten Jordan trying to go unbeaten through the qualifiers. Let's take a look at the second quarter best plays. Well, one of the highlights, the performance of Mohammed Al-Khafagji, who really banged around defensively, but offensively got the big throwdown, got the finish down the lane, really did, lead by example. So on the inside in particular, Al-Zuhari and Al-Khafagji have been exceptional. Mayfield has taken the responsibility we were looking for him to take, and that's given Iraq a real shot at this. Tremendous first half. And to be fair, Jordan have found a way to get back in the game. Ibrahim has been exceptional. A lot of minutes, heavy minutes for him. Tucker's made Tucker's contribution, which he knew is the one guarantee in this game that Tucker's going to get his points. So we'll take a break now. We'll be back shortly to see if Iraq can hold on to get the confidence building win. We'll see you shortly.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Huge three-point attempted, oh my goodness! Mustafa Rashed, top scorer in the game.
Good spacing here by Chinese. Oh, that's a monster flush. There's the flex, come on now. Look at this move, little shot fake, drives the baseline and brings the thunder. Look at that, goes to the top floor. Mayfield takes over. Oh, that's a great ball, but look at that for a block. That is absolutely outrageous coming from Brian Hallam's.
Drops inside. Winyard goes up, throws it down. With some meat wheels, passion. Gets up the ring, throws it down.
33% from two, picked off. Three-point shot that's surely not red hot shot from Mike Lewis to beat the buzzer.
Oh, nice pass to Brynick. Put it on the highlight reel. Atapong Lila Pipoko with the pass of the day. Fennell, floated it in. What an alley-oop play that is! The young stars of Australia. Beautiful bounce pass, a big slam. How about the poster? Mungie turning it over on the other side and coming down the floor. They come up with the steal. Amini to beat the buzzer. Off the glass and his cash money. He remains perfect from the field. And he adds another triple to Iraq's tally. Mohamed Amini having a ball game. Nice pass down low, run to the baseline. Oh, look at Broyden says, get out of my way! Look at him! He breaks out the guns! The crowd's going nuts!
unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Well, again, look at the best scorer for Jordan. And I tuck it inside, outside. It's years. It's every single year he pulls on that Jordanian uniform. He's pouring in points. Averaged 21 points a game in the China World Cup. You know, that's on the biggest stage against the biggest players in world basketball. And here he is. 7 years or 6.5 years later, still putting on a demonstration of how to score with the basketball. And how to get the blue collar work done as well on the glass. A 36-year-old getting it done across the stat line for Jordan. And in games like this, they need him. They need him to get everybody else locked in. Well, at the top of the game, we said, would DeMario Mayfield take the responsibility to score? He takes care of the basketball. He gets his team into the right spots on the floor, but he was going to have to score. And he absolutely did. He's got a great game, mid-range and in. He shoots the three ball well enough. But he has a lot of tools in that toolbox from 14 feet and in. Finds lots of ways to score. And he's pretty much going to have to repeat that in the second half if Iraq are going to get what would be an upset win. Let's not make two bones about it. The unbeaten group winners in Jordan. They're back out on the floor and back out on the floor early. At one point, Iraq led by as many as 19 points. Statistically, they've shot the board 65% from two. 20% may not sound great to most of the people listening to the game, but that's an improvement for Iraq on their last outing. And Jordan have only shot the three ball 12%, which is, again, way below their normal output. The numbers that really impress, 11 points off of turnovers for Iraq against the 5 for Jordan. Fast break points are pretty level. But that turning their defense into points is a big deal for Iraq. They're not the most efficient half-court team. We said before the game, they're like 18th in overall field goal. They're 23rd out of 24 teams in three-point percentage. They've got to get their points in transition as much as they can off their defense. So that number's going to really please coach, that they've managed to turn their defense into points. They've left some out there. They've I think on 3 occasions, really should have scored in transition. It was harder to miss, but will they regret that come the end of the game? Well, there's still 20 minutes to find that out, but it's been a tremendous first half by Iraq. The home fans are going to get into this. There was a little bit of, oh yeah, okay, we've started well, but they started to get a little vocal as that when they settled things down in the second quarter after the good start to that period by Jordan. So all there for Iraq if they want to get a real great morale boost going into the second round of qualifying. As we've at pains to say, Jordan are going to want to go through this qualification series with an O in the loss column. Winning becomes a habit, and that's where they've got to. You know, what adjustments can each team make? Well, I think at the end of the day, at the beginning of the game when Tucker came in, they picked him up early and they actually asked him to make plays as opposed to just trying to contest things. Because if you're just contesting Tucker, Tucker's going to score. You've got to make him try and put the ball on the floor. Try and not take the shot with his feet set. Get there early and get in his eye line. Make other people hurt you. If they can do that, Iraq, that's really going to help. It's a pretty easy equation going the other way. Jordan just have to go out and put another quarter on the floor as they did in the second quarter defensively. They were so much better in the half court. Really did give Iraq no space to play in the half court. If they do that, there's more than enough time in this half for them to get back in the game and go on and win the game. It puts all the pressure on Iraq to maintain that high level of performance. And there's the catalyst guy. There's the guy that can make it happen. Mario Mayfield. If he can maintain that level, if he can have as big an impact on the game as he had in that first half, there's real hope for Iraq to get the win. And he needs all the supporting cast to step up as they did, especially at the beginning of the game. What a performance by Ihab Al-Zuhari at the beginning of the game. He just took over the whole arena, offensively and defensively. If he can make that contribution again, that's really going to help the cause. Well, both teams back on the benches. We're minutes away from the start of the third quarter. This will be a big win for Iraq. There's no make two bones about it. People will talk about the fact that the qualifications were set, but this is national team basketball. If you want to watch that national team basketball, no better place than the Courtside 1891 app. Download all your FIBA live streams on demand as well as live. Get it from your normal source and just sit back and enjoy, because there has been so much great basketball over the last few days. There's still a few games in Europe, still a few games in the Americas, wrapping things up here in Asia. Just been some super games. Other FIBA streams are on that site. It's just a great place to watch the game. Jordan back out on the floor, and it goes without saying, Mohammed Hussein has got to be a factor, has been a factor for Jordan, the 2'10", 34-year-old vet. Not really a factor in that first half. He's got to come to play. There's no way Dar Tucker does this on his own. So welcome back. Iraq with the basketball. The hero of the first quarter, Al-Zuhari at the top. They get some action and move the basketball. Al-Zuhari in the lane for two, comes up short. Nice play, just couldn't finish. Tempo is where Iraq would want it to be though. Jordan will want this tempo to be a bit quicker. Tucker off the glass for two. Great take down the lane. Didn't need the spinning, whirling pass, just finished the play. No time to go flat. No time to go flat at all for Iraq. Jordan with the basketball, already back to single digits. Again, same play. Tucker backs it out this time. Goes baseline, goes hard, needs a pass. Somehow manufactures one. Super finish. And we talked about Hussein becoming a factor. Moved intelligently, picks up the pass, cuts it to a 7-point game. Foul line jumper is no good. They're settling for jumpers. Not the same team that took it to the ring in the first quarter. Ibrahim has it. Moves it on. Hussein for the three is no good. And Mayfield just says, hey, just let me get it. No one else was going to come up with the loose ball. He made it his own. Now he has it. Gets it into the half court. Another turnover, just about recovered. Super effort. Mayfield has it, 5 on the possession. Goes lob. Nowhere to shoot the ball from, and it's another turnover. So it's 2 turnovers and 2 poor missed shots for Iraq at the start of this third quarter. Think back to Coach Madic's timeout. He needs tempo, he needs fast break and transition points, and it starts at this end of the floor. Here's Ibrahim with the basketball in the half court. Off the pin down screen for 3, hits nothing. Iraq will definitely take that decision. The extra pass. So he puts it on the floor, has it knocked away, recovers it, whistle on the play. Mayfield hasn't had the ball enough early in this quarter. The 3 is no good. Hamza just shot it in hope as opposed to expectation. Ibrahim tries to explore his options, takes the ball screen, turns it over. There's no better way to get points than in transition, and they blow another layup. That's the 4th layup they've left out there. Great ball movement. Ibrahim for the 3 to hammer home that mistake. Great offensive work on the glass. The mess is cleaned up though, turned it straight back over. Who's coming down with that, and why wouldn't it be? Al-Zuhari just did not quit on the play. Comes up with a rebound, coughs up a poor pass, but then gets back in the play to come up with the next rebound. But Iraq simply cannot leave points out there as they did in transition. That's a super effort. Al-Zuhari going to work on the glass. No points in the first over 3 minutes of basketball here for Iraq. Mayfield tries to take it himself and one. Tucker didn't expect him to shoot. It was late getting a hand up. And if ever they needed a shot from Mayfield, it was then. Chance to complete the 4-point play, which he does. Demario Mayfield, the adopted Iraqi, feeling it. There's a turnover, definitely. Well, the technical foul was called on Coach Perez. Mayfield makes the free throw. He has the last 5 points. And all of a sudden, the scoreboard is ticking over again. Back to a 12-point game. Mayfield gets him into the half court. That's a better rip through. Zohari is blocked. That's a better effort defensively. Hussein just contested it, would not give him the lane. That's all ball. Mayfield, plenty of time, 10 on the possession. Well, they kept it alive, but the missed three. Goes out of bounds, but will stay with Jordan. Al Ishmael got a little piece of it. It's the great thing about this game. Teams need help from fans, and the fans here in the gym in Iraq just giving it that defensive shout. Jordan will inbound. Ibrahim has it. Look at the staggered screen. Turnover again, sloppy. Mayfield has it, and everybody feels assured. Ishmael got to clear it. They're going to go a little fake screen action. Ishmael puts it on the floor. Mayfield has to put it up with no time on the clock. Ibrahim leads the break. Pick and pop again. They're not looking to shoot that one. Tucker will, though. Defensive rebound is hauled in. Ishmael has it, gives it up. This is where Coach Madic will really want his team to keep pushing the ball like that. Super play in transition. Ishmael comes back to the ball at the high post. Defense thinks they've controlled the ball. Quick two, back out to a 14-point game. Ishmael started that play with a defensive rebound. Finishes the play round the ring. Hussein will reverse the ball. Tucker in the block this time, wants to go to work down here, gets double teamed, in and out. The three is no good. Great work by Hussein on the glass. He'll back it out with a new 14, needs a pass. Wide open on the three-point line, puts up the three, is long. Ishmael again getting after it. Tucker just hunts down the rebound. Hussein gives it up. Ibrahim for three is good. Back to an 11-point game. Ashraf Al-Hindi gets the three, not Ibrahim. Mayfield takes the ball screen, gets into the keyway, is fouled as he tried to wheel and deal. There's the foul. Al-Kahafji checks in for Iraq, as does Habu Azahi for Jordan. Jordan in the penalty. They're going to give you that one again. The lane violation. Well, Coach Madic must have said something about the quick foul count in that second quarter. No fouls called in the first 6 minutes of this third quarter. on Iraq, the cheerleader. Just igniting his friends around him. In the half court, Jordan trying to work the ball for Tucker. Tucker has it. Tries to spin back to middle. Mayfield comes up with a steal. Getting these stats everywhere. Leads the break. Suki has it, goes back to Mayfield. He wants Ishmael out his way. Now he wants the big screen. Al-Karafji, he dives. Mayfield with the 2 is good. Mid-range, he's having a game. Ibrahim. And there's just no, they can't get any momentum, Jordan. They're just not getting enough stops. Ibrahim moves it on, attacking on the closeout, drops it inside for the easy 2, super play. Yusuf Abhuz as Wahi gets the 2. That's why he's got to be a factor. Just eats the space up underneath the ring. Mayfield stops and pops, hits the back iron, hunted down. Tremendous work on the glass. Abdallah comes up with the rebound. Now needs a pass, finds it. They take the long 2 deep on the clock, get it to drop. If you work hard enough, you get rewarded. And Iraq are being rewarded right now. They lead this 57-42. Jordan will need to take the timeout. It's all about the response at the start of this third quarter. They were flat. Mayfield got them moving. And now Jordan have another problem. 15 down with 2:30 to go in the third. Let's take a listen. Well, Abdullah made the long 2. You saw the response that Zuki gets going back to the bench. Did a great job keeping the rebound alive. So Iraq will show a little full court pressure, soft pressure, just showing and trying to slow the ball down a little. Ibrahim takes a little longer to get into the set. Inside, outside on the ball reversal. This is where Tucker gets his minutes. Ibrahim with the long 3, rainbows it. Doesn't get it to drop. Mayfield can't control the ball. A new full team for Jordan. Ibrahim tries to turn the corner. Attack, the kick, the open look. Great job. Super shot, super movement of the basketball. Hamasheh gets the 3. Is this the run that's going to come at some point? Mayfield has it. Abrahimi hands it off to Mayfield. They're going to travel on the inside. Abdul Ali Brahimi just didn't get himself set. Coach Macic can smell the win. He can't touch it yet. Can't touch it because there's still an eternity left in the game. There you go. Abrahimi with a little dancing, and you don't need to hurt yourself in these situations. The officials have been pretty tight on people complaining. They've already called technical fouls. You don't need to let your frustration get the better of you. Abrahimi pays the penalty for that. He'll sit. He's replaced by El Ismail. 12-point game. Nervy time this will become for Iraq. It's easy to build leads. To close games out is a different matter. Whistle on the play. Iraq have fouls to give. And that Kawan draws the contact. Ibrahim steps back for the three. Count it. And here they come. How are they going to respond this time, Iraq? Back-to-back threes for Jordan. Close this to a 9-point game. Mayfield puts it on the floor. They hit the corner. Well, you're going to have to take the tough one. Super defensive series by Jordan. Kwame gets it, moves it on. Little back cut, needs a pass, finds one. Extra pass, tremendous ball movement. Penetration for two, foul on the play. Hamashay will go to the free throw line to earn them. Turned down the open three, having made the last one. Chose to attack the ring, draws the contact. Chance to make this a 7-point game. Ahmad Hamashay on the free throw line. Comes up short. Comes up empty from the free throw line. Has this game got Iraq's name written on it? Mayfield wants it in the post. They're going to step off. Hit the second side. You're going to have to back yourself somewhere. Ismail has it. 5 on the possession. Step through with a tough one. You're going to get a violation here. They just about get it away, but Jordan come down with it. Ibrahim has it. They're mounting this comeback. A shake for three. He's got back-to-back threes. 3 threes in the last possessions.
The third quarter of the game is over. The score of 57 points to the national team of Iraq.
Hamashay
51 points to the national team of Jordan.
made one from the corner. Now he makes one from the 45. They've done all this while Tucker's been on the bench. It's a 9-0 run. In fact, it's a 10-0 run. You include the technical foul that they made. 6-point game, as close as Jordan have been since early in the game. All the hard work done to get back in the game. Mayfield tried to steady the ship, had the 3 and the M1, then had the play going to the hoop. 6 points that really did start Iraq moving. But then they sat Dar Tucker down, and all of a sudden everybody else had to set up. No one bigger. Al-Hindi makes the first of the threes. The backcourt started to really step up. There's Mayfield's 2 after his 3 and 1. So good mid-range. But then you had the scenario where Ibrahim and Hamashay just made the back-to-back threes, and all of a sudden we've got a new ball game. Download that 1891 courtside app. all the FIBA streams live and on demand on the app. Download it, take it with you, have it mobile, get it from your normal source, and stay in touch with all the FIBA action. Guam will inbound the basketball all the way back to a 6-point game. It was 15 in the third quarter. It was 19 in the first quarter. They've had big leads, Iraq, but Jordan, with all that experience, just working their way back. The three to start the fourth is just dropped. Did they not notice that Ibrahim had made the threes? They've made 4 threes, now 5 threes in 6 possessions. It's a 3-point game. Got to be patient. Ishmael has it. Needs to move the ball on. Takes the tough one. Doesn't get it to go. Battle on the glass. Tremendous effort defensively. No space to play. Chance to tie the game on this possession. Ibrahim has it. Comes off the ball screen, feeling the free, and kicks. The extra pass, wide open in the corner. It's good. Well, they settled for a free going the other way. Why? Great work on the glass just to keep them alive in the possession. Knocked away by Ibrahim. Recovered. Opportunity to penetrate off the glass for 2 is no good. That'll go out of bounds. And Jordan feeling it. Hamza did a great job at going to the ring. Couldn't finish the play. And with 8:36 to go, it's taken a long time. It's taken a very long time, but Jordan have just pulled themselves back from 3 or 4 15-plus deficits. Timeout for Iraq. They're going to have to do it all again. They're going to have to win the game again here. 57 apiece, 8:36 remain in the fourth. Well, the courtside 1891 app there again. Fourth quarter, we don't get to hear the coaching staff, but you know that Coach Matic is going to be looking here at, got to start with our defense, got to challenge the 3-point shot. Let's not get too panicky about the 3-point shot. They've made some. But what we've got to do offensively, got to find Mayfield. That's the given. On the inside, they've got to try and be productive. All they've been doing for 3 quarters. If they can do it for 4 quarters, they've got a chance to pull this one back and win it. I have Al-Zuhairi still not back in the game yet. Still has Al-Fahaji still in the game. Mayfield has got to get touches of the basketball, but they can't just be reliant on Mayfield because Jordan's going to switch everything. Great pass, super out of bounds. If you're going to switch and forget the man setting the screen, that's going to happen. They've got to be smart, Jordan, in the way they prevent Mayfield getting the basketball. Ibrahim, who's feeling it at the moment, feeling the whole game, wants the ball screen. Comes off the ball screen. Good hard show. They skip. Open deep 3 is way off. Oh, blocked from behind. Way to get back in the play. Super effort by Al-Faraji. For all the world, it looked like Hussein just had a little bunny to score with. Pressure out of bounds. They're going to have to go long side. They get the 3 away on Rainbow and drop the 3 right on the bottom of the clock. Oh, what a play. Kanan just got it and shot it down and straight back up. The long side was wide open, but nothing but string. And Jordan have their first lead of the game. With 7:47 to go in 4. Mayfield comes to claim it. Keenan tries to guard him. Mayfield steps back for the 2, doesn't get it to go, and the ball will stay with Iraq. That is definitely not worth a coach's challenge. It's great that Mayfield looking to. And quick release out of bounds. He's way short on the 3 though. He's been out there the whole game as Mayfield. They hit the second side, shoot the 3 in rhythm, and all of a sudden it's like throwing it in the ocean. Timeout for Iraq. For 3 quarters they couldn't buy one. And literally now it's like throwing it in the ocean. They haven't missed a 3. In fact, they've missed 1 3 in their last 7 attempts. They're just pouring it in from the 3-point line. Al-Hindi, who started the 3-point fest in the 3rd quarter, makes the last one. What does Coach Matic do? Does he think that they're going to shoot the 3 like this for the rest of the game? He's got to contest the shot. That's the first thing. There's no panic on the margin. The margin is still small. It's only a 4-point game. That courtside 1891 app again. You can get games like this live or on demand on that app. You can get all the highlights. You can get that last second 3 anytime you want. It's a 15-0 run. It was that run that they came back from 15 down to tie the game. The out-of-bounds play to give them the 2-point back lead back to Iraq, and they've just carried on. Mayfield has it. 4-point game, ball with Mayfield. And as you'd expect, Jordan just that much tougher defensively. Mayfield gets it back. Ishmael with the 3, doesn't get it to drop. Ibrahim has it. In the lane, just kicks it. Al-Hindi feeling the 3-pointer, doesn't get it to go. Ibrahim keeps it alive, he'll collect it. Al-Hindi in the corner, feet set, lines it up, hits nothing. Got to run in transition. Mayfield, how much has he got left in the tank? In the lane, he kicks. Ishmael thinks about it. Wide open for the 3 is no good. Tremendous work on the glass, though. Ishmael down the lane and turn it over. The work rate of Ahmad Hamashay has been incredible. I'm not sure. I think we're going to have a coach's challenge. I'm not sure. And this is where Iraq are going to struggle because they're just not closing out a game is not what they've been used to doing. They've been chasing games against the better teams. Jordan are the team that wins. Jordan are the team that are 5-0. They haven't panicked. They've worked their way back into this. And they believe that if they get good shots, they would get back in it. There's no way we're going to see from this angle. It's the same angle. I can't see how that's anything but a black basketball. Well, there's the deflection. Or does it go straight through his legs? If it goes straight through his legs, it's a white basketball. For the first time, I would start to say if it looked like it went straight through his legs. If it's gone straight through its legs, I think Iraq may end up with the basketball with 7 seconds left on the possession. All of a sudden, people are taking shots they haven't taken for the whole game for Iraq. They've taken more threes in the fourth quarter than they've pretty much taken in the rest of the game. There is that, because Jordan's defense is that much better. It's a tough ask for the officials, this is, though. With only that, if that's the only camera angle they have, that's a hard ask. But it could be that it went through the legs. This might be a better angle. Here's the penetration. There's the deflection. But you don't see the guy stepping into. You don't see if Al-Kafaji touches the basketball. From the other shot, it does look like it may have gone through his legs. Big 7 seconds if they have possession of the basketball. Still an eternity left in the game. But you got to believe that if they can't find some momentum from somewhere, they're not going to come down the floor and make enough threes in the way that Jordan have. They're going to have to try and play this early clock in transition, or Mayfield's going to have to make things happen. So they couldn't see enough, and you can understand how they couldn't see enough to change that decision. Because there's the deflection there. Ooh. Well, doesn't matter, decision made. 6:20 remaining in the fourth. Iraq were on the verge of a major upset. Now they've got to work their way back in the game. Jordan weave it, and they get the ball screen to play with. Ibrahim walks into people, literally. Shea finds the high post. There's a violation. There's one way to get back in the game. Get stops. Great effort defensively. But the one thing about the time that it took to make that decision is DeMario Mayfield got a little bit of time to rest. Gets in the lane, he kicks, drops it down, and goes through the legs. Ali Brahimi back in the game after getting the technical foul. It just literally slips through his fingers, through his legs, and goes out of bounds. Now they've got to do it all again. 5:40 in the fourth. Ibrahim. And Jordan don't want to slow this tempo. When they got the ball moving, they got shots. That's what encouraged them to get the shots. Just the catch, release off a quicker tempo. Turn it over. Iraq come up with it and recover it. Great effort. Which of the guys in white is going to step up and make shots? Mayfield goes inside. Zahimi goes up with the right hand, is fouled. He's going to have to earn them on the free throw line. Al-Brahimi low on minutes. The 21-year-old center. Now he's just got to concentrate. That's the first foul of the fourth quarter. Al-Brahimi rattles it out. Not the most confident body language you've seen going to the free throw line. Simply has to start making shots, get some positivity out there, makes the second, steps up, and is counted. 3-point game, halfway through the fourth. Kenan has it. Needs a pass, finds a pass. Ibrahim takes the ball screen, wants to play at the point of the screen. Now he wants some separation, gets in the lane, needs to kick. For the three is no good. Mayfield bounces it on the baseline. They'll get it back with 14 on it. My only comment about they're trying to slow it down, Jordan, is they've lost that tempo. They've lost that rhythm. Hamashea, with all that time, yes, but they weren't moving into the shot. Get a screen and go to the long side. Ball's off the leg of Abdallah. Struggling to beat the 5 count. Just about beat the 5 count. Ibrahim is going to be fouled in the corner with nowhere to go. 5 seconds on the clock. Another great defensive series by Iraq, and they just reach. Zuhari picks up the personal. Ibrahim draws the contact.
Substitution, number 2, in.
No need to reach.
Substitution, number 9, in.
Suki checks back in for Iraq. Again, they're struggling running this out of bounds, getting it in. Dar Tucker comes back to close this game out. A well-rested Dar Tucker with a 3-point lead. Ibrahim. Dar Tucker lines up the 3, count it. On cue. Rested with time and space. It's the same guy they should have been guarding the whole game. You can't forget when he comes back. Mayfield goes inside, turns it over. Mayfield wants to travel. I think Ibrahim is ambitious with the unsportsmanlike foul. Yeah, you're not going to get the unsportsmanlike. You're ahead of the basketball. You're making a play at it. As much as Mayfield knew exactly what he was doing. Referee's not mic'd up. The only reason it could end up being unsportsmanlike is that he held on. He didn't just reach for it and then let it go. That is the unsportsmanlike part of it, potentially, that he retains contact. Yep. Shocked response on the table, to be fair. But you can see why on the replay. Ibrahim has to step up and shoot the 2. 4 to go. There's an eternity. There's 6 points in the 4 and the 4 minutes. Not the issue. They may become 6 points, and it could become 9 points if they make the 3 out of this possession. But absolutely no issue time-wise. If Iraq can find that ability to score, to share the ball, to get options for the players such as Al Zuhari, Zuki, and Hamza in particular, for Ismail, if they can get something in transition. Ibrahim's enjoying himself out there right now. He's been through a difficult game here. Got to credit, how much credit can you give Jordan? Didn't doubt themselves, found a way. And let's not forget how effective Malek Kawan has been since he checked in. Here's Ibrahim. 8 on the possession. Comes off the ball screen, looks to turn the corner, needs a pass. They skip it. One in the corner for 3 is short, no good. Defensive rebound. Alzari gets it. Mayfield in transition. Goes out of bounds. They go long out of bounds. Mayfield wants it in the block. They're not going to get an angle to get it back to him. Bounce pass was a tough one to handle. Whistle on the play. He did really well to handle the pass, did Al Brahimi. He's going to the free throw line. Makes the first. Chance to cut this to 6 and a 2-possession game. 3:30 is an eternity. There's been so many moments in this game where both teams have gone on runs that this one is not going to be done until it's done. 1 for 2 from the line. And Dar Tucker says, let's not get crazy. I'm having the rebound and bringing the ball. Gives it up. They take the early 3. Oh, in rhythm. And that's exactly the point we're making. When they just kill the ball, they lose their rhythm. They lead it by 10 with 3 to go. It's now a really deep hole that Iraq have found themselves in. The penetration in the lane for 2 is no good. And a game where in the first quarter, with their 25 points, they look like a much better team. Where they've only hit 36 in the remaining 3 quarters. Tucker from deep is way off. Mayfield has it. Still time if they can get some scores quickly. Good foul, you've got to say. And Kenan has stopped the clock, stopped the advantage. Al Ishmael checks in. He has it. Needs a pass to. They go to Mayfield in the block, knocked away. Tucker knows they like making the pass. He's not guarding the ball, he's guarding the pass. Mayfield lines up the 3. Got it. They left him. They've got to finish the game, Jordan. Mayfield's always going to have a high percentage chance of making the wide open one. Tucker feeling some pressure. Beats the timeline. Just. It's now Jordan's turn to manage the time, manage the possession. Ibrahim moves it on to Tucker. The deep 3 is way short. Score and a stop. We've got a game on here. Mayfield will take the ball screen. Looks to turn the corner. Lift. Easy 2. Super little move. We haven't seen that since the first quarter. Timeout, Jordan. Al-Zuhairi just goes to work, gets the 2. 5-point game. Still enough time. Well, they need to take time and manage the possession here, Jordan, but they can't get slow. The difference between being slow and literally just looking after the ball and moving the ball and not shooting the ball until late in the clock unless you have a wide open look. Because when they've slowed down, they have been very ineffective. Crowd still trying to lift the home country. It's one of those old style gyms with a steep banking. Just intensifies the sound. Kenan Hunt didn't play until he came in the late in the third. He stayed the whole game since. 5-point game. Have to get a stop. Stop at a score, and we could be in a 1-possession game. Still 2 minutes pretty much to go. Jordan have the weapons. More of them. They have the greater ability to shoot the 3 and make shots late clock, so they don't have to rush. Tucker. This is the possession they've got to get a stop. Ibrahim in the lane. Tucker lines up the 3, puts it on the floor. They attack the ball. They don't need to foul the ball. Abdallah loses control on it. Tucker has it. You're reaching through. It's a foul. You have him going nowhere. That's the most important thing with the time situation. Sideline, they bring it in. Move 14. They literally showed a 3-2 zone here. 4 seconds. They're going to have to put up. Ibrahim on the inside. He just flashed to the high post. Super cut. They got a shot they wanted. Mayfield penetrates. Someone's got to put it up early. Ishmael thinks about it. Just about saved on the slip. That's an effort. Al-Zawahiri going baseline, turns it over. And you got to say that is probably it. Tucker goes up for the 2, blows it. He's giving him a chance back with a quick miss. Mayfield gives it up. Zawahiri going up is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. There's still 53 seconds left on the clock. Well, they've warned the flop earlier in the game. They're going to say that's not a flop. Just checking on whether there is a coach's challenge on this. Just making sure there can be a coach's challenge on this. Well, there appears to be a coach's challenge. I'm not sure what they're challenging. If they're challenging there's a foul called. He's in his motion forward. I don't know if you could say he was on his way up. If that's what they're challenging. Yeah. That didn't take long. Speculative challenge, let's call that. Big 2 shots that are not speculative coming right now. They simply have to make both.
Substitution, number 4 in.
Well, he was the hero at the beginning of the game. Is this the time for Al-Zawahiri to be the hero at the end of the game? Makes the 2 here, cuts it to a 5-point game, makes the first. And this is the second. That might, well, it's a 2-possession game and they're falling back. Not sure that they believe they got a chance to get 2 stops and 2 scores here. I'm not so sure. Tucker. Tucker puts it on the floor, finds the pass. Ibrahim, this is going up. Way short, Mayfield. Should be a quick 2 going the other way, but the 2's not going to be enough. And Ibrahim just keeps it alive. I think they just had their coach's challenge. Unless that was the officials checking. Well, the coach's challenge is going to go through on the out of bounds. Ishmael thinks he was fouled. The bottom line is the 2 will still leave it as a 2-possession game. And we're running out of time if you are Iraq. Let's take a look. Ball's loose. No one really has control. Who had it before? No, they need to see the whatnot. And does Ibrahim knock it that way? Need to see it again. Again, it's a difficult one to change. It's a difficult one to categorically say who it came off of, because the one angle of the camera is quite limited. And the ball goes to Jordan. So the shot clock is turned off. 21 seconds between Jordan and a perfect qualification run. They've had to work for this one. Don't foul Tucker. Tucker's going to make the, or you have a foul to give.
How much time back here? How much time? 8 seconds. Again, he's been back here for 5 seconds already. 1, 2, 3.
The foul generates a new clock. Well, it's a messy end to what was and is. Let's not take too much away from Iraq here. They've succumbed to a real late charge by Jordan. They had the opportunity to win. Jordan show you why and how they've gone unbeaten in the qualifications, and why they believe they've got a chance to be a factor when it goes to the Asia Basket in Saudi Arabia.
Congratulations to the national team of Jordan.
They complete their qualification program. Iraq complete theirs and will go to the second qualification round as all the third place teams look for that last chance to qualify. 73-67, Jordan finally get it behind a super late surge in the third quarter and a tremendous way of closing the game out in the fourth. All of a sudden, Ibrahim and Al-Hindi and Hamashale just remembered how to shoot the three, and they were just incredible at the end of the third and in the fourth. Jordan unbeaten in the qualifying group, on their way to Saudi Arabia. They knew that anyway, but now they're going with a lot of confidence. So congratulations to them. We're going to get a chance to see the best plays in the fourth quarter. But Iraq still keep getting better. They did a really good job for literally 2.5 quarters. But their inability to shoot the three is gonna hold back the next step for Iraq as a competitive team in Asia Basket. They have to find some deep threat to get some consistency across the scorers. Let's take a look at the best plays in the fourth quarter. And the vast majority of them are going to be the team in black. And this not underestimate at all how well Malik Kanan contributed to this win. That was a literally last-second buzzer beater to keep the momentum of the run going. There's another angle on it. They literally couldn't make a three for the first 2.5 quarters. And then, as I said, it was like throwing it in the ocean. They couldn't miss from the three-point line. Al-Hindi, incredible the way he sparked that run. Hamamache followed it, and Ibrahim, who is the man with the basketball. Dar Tucker's the superstar. Dar Tucker's the guy that's been around the world. He can score on almost anybody. But today it was Ibrahim who led this team, both in terms of play and in terms of attitude. And all these best plays in the fourth quarter for Jordan are literally knocking down threes. Mayfield had a great game. He really did carry the Iraqi national team. He got a lot of support, especially from this guy. who started the game superbly. Al-Zuhari finished it strongly. But it's the bit between the point guard and him. They need some offensive threat. So great performance by Jordan to get the win here in Baghdad. Hopefully get a look. But for now, it's goodbye, and hope you've enjoyed that one.
الحمد لله رب العالمين. كانت مباراة قوية للمنتخب العراقي. بدأ مباراة بداية قوية. الجمهور سانده. كان في صعوبة في دخول أجواء اللقاء. ما راح أحط الحق على الأحوال الجوية، لكن صالة باردة. عبين ما اللاعبين أخذوا شوي على الجو، قدرنا نرجع من المباراة شوي شوي. اليوم الحمد لله الشباب اللي اجوا من البنش ساعدونا جدا، لعبنا ايد واحدة، وكان السر بالآخر شيء هو الدفاع. قدرنا الحمد لله رب العالمين نرجع في المباراة بالدفاع، وقراراتنا على الهجوم كانت صائبة. هارد لك المنتخب العراقي منتخب قوي صعب في أرضه، ومبروك للأردن.
كيف شفت الأجواء؟
الأجواء الباردة جمهور يعني اللي حل المباراة جمهور صراحة. دائما يعني جمهور عراقي، احنا لعبنا السنة الماضية في العراق ونعرف جمهور طيب جدا. مباراة كانت جميلة، هو حل المباراة، ونقول لهم هارد لك، وإن شاء الله القادم أفضل لهم في آسيا إن شاء الله. الله يبارك فيك يا رب.